I reposted something on Twitter about trauma and like giving yourself permission to grieve. But I wanted to like say like I think that's a huge thing. And like for me, working through a lot of my own trauma, yeah, it's been huge because I really, really struggled for a long time having ended both like a sexual relationship but also a friendship with someone, and it was extremely, extremely traumatic circumstances. And I really struggled after that. And I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, why can't I get over this? And I realized it was because I was having a lot of difficulty with wanting to understand, did this person that I thought I knew exist or not? Like, I was very caught up in this and hung up on this, and realized that I had been for years, actually, even in the relationship. Like, there was so much like confusion during that time because I was really trying to figure out like what was this person's deal, because there were a lot of red flags, but I felt like, I had this intimacy, and so it really messed me up like mentally for a long time, being like, were they acting that whole time? Like, am I that bad of a judge of character that I just really like was so drawn into this person? Like, are they like, this is crazy. Like, why can't I just get over this? And I realized, yeah, this is a sticking point for me. Like, I may never know, like, if they were acting or if it was genuine, and then, at some points, and then because of sort of their lies coming to the surface, they cut me off, or like whether the whole time they were acting and manipulating me and lying to me. I may never know, and I have to accept that. But giving myself permission also, because I would feel stupid and like would beat myself up for feeling emotions about this person, or feeling sad, that I had to essentially like confront some of their behavior, or feeling sad about losing like the relationship, the friendship, this level of intimacy. And I would feel so stupid about it. And then, because like I was like, clearly they don't value you in that same way. Why are you still like hung up on this? And just like really getting to a point of giving myself permission that it's okay to grieve. Like, even if you're grieving someone that maybe was quote unquote fake, like, this was important to you at the time, and this was a connection that you felt. And it's not on you to like read other people's complete motivations. Like, it's okay to give yourself permission to grieve them, and to grieve the loss of that, even in the middle of super complicated circumstances. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else out there dealing with like trauma recovery, particularly like coming out of toxic, manipulative relationships with sociopaths or abusive people. But yeah, that's been a big thing for me. And healing is not linear, as they say. I think that's very accurate. I'm not like completely in a good place all the time. I have bad days, and I've also learned to panic less when I have bad days. It used to be like, oh my God, here it comes again. And just being like, okay, like I am having a bad moment. This is triggering me. Like, this is making me think about this and feel a certain way, and that's okay. So it's okay. This is a key point to hopefully helping to find healing in those situations.